Today I'll give you the guidelines regarding your market survey project. This is the cover page of your market survey project, for which a clear guideline is given by CBSE that on this cover page, first of all, the name of the project should be written. Then whosoever is submitting the project, submitted by, it should be your name. Submitted to the teacher, your teacher's name should be written there. And then we have this school name and logo, and batch. Like right now your batch is 25-26, that you have to write down. These are the basic things which you have to write down on your cover page as per CBSE guidelines. If you will not write down, the external examiner may object over it. After this, next we have is, let's start with the inside part of the project. The first page which you are going to make is of executive summary. In executive summary, you will write down all the details regarding your project, that why you have conducted this project. And after that, here is a real picture of the product which this child has made. Her product is related to candy. So she actually made the candy and she clicked the real picture of her product to show the effort she has put in. After that, you have to make the index of your project. And after index, there is the introduction part. Now this introduction part includes, in introduction part you have to write down the details regarding your project, that what exactly you have done, what is the objective of your project, what were the objective of your survey. You have to write down all these things in this. After this, next you will write down the profile of your product. Under profile of your product, you will write down why you chose this product, what was the reason for choosing this, how you got the idea of selecting this product. Fine. After that, so here she has given the whatever the types, further types she has made of her product. Like as I told you, she has made the candy. So her further products are almond and walnut candy, ginger and honey candy, hing and ajwain candy. These are the candies which this child has made. So here is the product profile. After product profile, next is analysis, SWOT analysis of the competitors. This is the same analysis which you will be pasting in your business plan project also. So SWOT analysis, it is you have to do analysis of 4 of your competitors. Here the first competitor for this project is Baby Organo. This is the picture of the product she has pasted, and this is the SWOT analysis of her first competitor. SWOT means strength, weakness, opportunity and threat of my competitor. After this is the next competitor, Dr. John's Healthy Sweets. She has done the SWOT analysis of her second competitor also. Then third competitor is Little Joys. Here is the SWOT analysis of her third competitor, which includes strength, weakness, opportunity and threat of her third competitor. Then last competitor is Nutrizy probiotic gummies. Here is her fourth competitor's SWOT analysis. So this is how you have to do the analysis of your SWOT analysis of all your competitors. After that, next thing which your project asks for is the main thing, that's data analysis and interpretation. What is the meaning of data analysis? Students, in this project, you make the questionnaire, you get the questionnaire filled, and after getting the questionnaire filled, you get the you analyze the data, that how many people have said yes, how many people have said no. This is called analysis. And then on the basis of analysis, you give the conclusion for each question. That is called interpretation. Fine. So here it is, data analysis and interpretation. Generally I tell my students that you make the form on Google, and on Google Forms, and then get it filled. And the benefit is get it filled online only. The benefit is Google Forms also give you the analysis in the form of bar graphs and pie charts. So you can use those bar graph and pie charts to make your bar charts and pie graph for the data analysis. But keep it in your mind, you cannot paste those. You cannot paste the printouts of those bar charts and pie diagrams. But you get the idea. Okay, this is the bar chart. This is the bar chart I have to make, and this is the pie diagram I have to make. Okay, from that you can copy on your file. So the first question, here is the first question the child has asked the people. Does your child eat candy? The questionnaire, the questionnaire was answered, surveyed from 20 respondents. Class 12, it is compulsory for you to get minimum 20 questionnaire fills. It is because this is written in your CBSE survey. If you don't get minimum 20 questionnaire filled, then the external examiner may deduct your marks, because it is the basic requirement as per CBSE that minimum 20 questionnaire should be filled, minimum 20 questionnaire persons should be surveyed. Fine, that's why she has written here. The questionnaire was surveyed from 20 persons, out of which 19 respondents said and only one said no. So we can conclude by saying that 95% of kids don't like, 95% of kids eat candies. So this is the graph, bar chart, and this is the pie chart. Both are drawn on the graph paper only. Then this is the, on every page, on one side of the page there is a table, and there is a question. Other side of the paper project, there is a picture related to that project. Then this is the second question. Are you satisfied with the product you are using? Then here is the answer. Okay. Fine. Then third question was, she has made the table also. Because in data analysis, if you all have studied, those who have studied economics in class 11, they must be knowing about it, that when in data analysis, first of all we collect the data, then we organize the data in the form of table. After organizing in the form of tables, then we make the diagram. So this is optional if you want to make. Otherwise, I tell all my students to make the table also. So table is very simple to make. On one side you will write on the option, other side you will write on the responses. Like here she asked the people, are you satisfied with the candy you are eating? 8% said yes, 12 said no. So in option she said yes and no. For responses, 8 said yes, 12 said no, so total is 20. Third question was, how frequently does your child eat candy? So here is her next one. Then this is the report, and this is the bar chart for the same thing. Then where do you purchase your candies from? This was her next question. This is the bar graph and the table related to it. What motivated you to buy the product? Here is the answer with the graph table on the other side of the page. From where did you come to know about your product? Whatever product they are already buying. Here is the answer, and here comes your graph. From where did you come to know about your product? Again the same question, a table and a graph. Is the product providing any nutritional benefits? This is the answer she has written as per the survey. Graph and table for the same question. Next question is, did your child face any health issue, particularly after consumption of product? 12 said yes, 8 said no. Here comes the graph and bar chart, and the table is on the other side of the project. Then 10th question, would you buy a new candy? This is her this question, last question has to be about your innovation. In your questionnaire, last question has to be about your innovation. So would you buy a new candy which is free from artificial flavors and which has health benefits also? So here is the answer. On the basis of this answer, she prepared this graph and the table. After this, you will give the conclusion of your project. Here comes the conclusion of your project, that whether people are ready to what people think, and whether people are interested in buying your product or not. Then this was your conclusion. Here she has written the conclusion in detail. Then bibliography. In bibliography, you have to write down from where you have gathered all the information. You can write on your CBSE book, Google or Wikipedia. Then appendix. What exactly we write down in the appendix? Whatever questionnaires you have got filled, you will take out the printout of all those questionnaires and you have to attach them in the appendix part. Okay. So basically appendix, what exactly is appendix? All the secondary data is collected in appendix. So it is compulsory for you to take the printout of all the 20 questionnaire which you got filled. And then you have to put the copy of all the 20 questionnaire after the appendix. So here is the copy of one of her questionnaire. This is how she prepared the questionnaire. And she got it filled. Then this is how she made 20 questionnaires. Here was the copy of 20 questionnaires. Then last, you have to put this, this performer is given in your book itself, CBSE book. This is the performer regarding market survey evaluation. On this performer, on this side, your teacher will sign. On this side, your class teacher, your subject teacher will sign. And on this side, external examiner will sign. For any doubt, you can write down in the comment box related to project. You have any kind of doubt, just write down in the comment box. Being into this profession from long period of time, I can be of good help to you. Thank you.